but you want some. This can just be like the opening, like we're just eating popcorn, just doing nothing, and then we realize the thing's recording.
I mean, part of the opening is me fixing the green screen.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't drink from that now.
Oh my god, why do you have that?
Collector's
It's not a collector's cup! Throw it out! Why do you have like 2 Cineplex magazines of the exact same thing?
Because I'll take the poster out, but I have to take the staples out of the whole thing so I'm imaginally erect and still have to get a second copy so I don't destroy that one too.
Oh my god.
It makes sense. Okay, we're taking way too long to start now, so we're starting now.
Sorry.
Put your thing down.
Yes, sir.
You want me to guess? You want intro?
Say what?
You want intro?
Oh.
Yes?
Should I do it now?
Yes.
Hi, my name is Thomas. I've been held against my will here. Please help. Please help.
No, Jesus.
Anyway, I'm Brandon's friend, and I've been abducted.
Brandon?
Yes, I said Brandon. I've been abducted here to talk about geeks. So, hello, my fellow geeks. I am Geek as well.
That was terrible.
Shut up, man.
We're trapping the whole thing now.
No, dang it.
Hours of prep time wasted.
Wow.
Okay, so first off, if we lose views in this video, please all help me some hate comments to YouTube about this. The last episode lost views too.
It will.
For today's episode, we're talking about how Marvel, their Avengers Endgame in the future with Phase 4 and other crap, which is a very short list when it looks like on here.
Okay, wow, that's I had no idea it was that short.
Well, it looks short, but when we're going to be talking about it's going to be long.
Yeah, it's probably going to last like an hour long.
Yeah. So, like, what do you want to start with?
Well, how about first we talk about the upcoming movie, Captain Marvel.
Yeah. So, first off, how long do you think that will tie into Avengers Endgame?
Personally, I feel like Captain Marvel will be basically she'll come in there and she'll be exactly what the Avengers need to like get to Thanos and finally break him.
Right.
Exactly.
Well, this one takes place in the 90s, specifically 1995, what people are sort of rumored to say.
Yeah, so it takes place in the past, which opens up a lot.
With the Skrulls also, so like, but it's a big theory now that there possibly could be a Skrull appearance in the Avengers Endgame.
What do you think?
Well, so I've heard some people say, which could possibly, one of the after of Endgame could be like, one could be like, maybe like,
like a Skrull just like crawling around.
Well, I'm assuming like for Endgame, we just jumped from Captain Marvel to Endgame.
Screw it, we'll do it live. Go.
So like, I assume like my 2 hopes or like prediction for Endgame's after credit scene. The first one will be like maybe a quick scene of like the new Avengers coming together, forming.
Yeah.
And then the second one could be like whatever character we have known for years turned out to be a Skrull, and that's
actually, yeah, I imagine that could happen. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Agent Coulson actually turns out to be a Skrull this entire time.
I watched that TV show for nothing. Then dang it!
Thor just is like, Coulson, you're a. And then you'd be surprised that Coulson's even alive.
I played poker with you.
I played poker. God dang.
But yeah, no, but like Captain Marvel, of course, like Coulson, Fury, all these characters returning. Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
So okay, Nick Fury, Coulson, Ronan, and Korath. Which I'm excited about that because like Ronan and Korath could be like redeemed as better villains than Captain Marvel.
Ronan was basically like a blank slate in Guardians of the Galaxy. I think we can all agree with that.
Yeah, like
he's definitely
one of the very lower tier villains.
He's
up there with Malekith, I'd say.
I completely forget what his voice actually sounds like, not gonna lie. So I feel like if they gave him a little bit more, oomph, like a little more attraction kind of thing, that he'll be, like you said, redeemed as a villain.
Because like in our Guardian, he's mostly just like, I'll probably explain. We know his motive, he's like pissed off at the Kree and stuff, or like also Nova Corps, but he's basically kind of just like, just an entity of war almost. He's not even, there's not much.
He's like his own sovereign person who just, I know what's right and wrong.
Yeah, this is before he turns bad, so this could be a good setup.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Because he's working with the Kree, like Captain Marvel against the Skrull Wars, I think.
Oh, okay.
He probably might be a little bit of a dick, maybe, but like, probably still more good guy.
Yeah, I imagine he's gonna be like, well, I'm not gonna say anti-hero, but like, kind of like his own unit.
Do you think there's any potential of any other characters making cameos in this film at all? Because there's some rumor I heard that Tony Stark will be in it, so.
I doubt Tony Stark will be in it. Yeah. I feel like he'll be mentioned.
Probably.
Yeah, because it's like, oh, before he became Iron Man, he's a billionaire. Yeah. I really hope Nova is in this.
Oh yeah, that'd be sick.
I love that guy, and I just want him in the movies.
I feel like he'll be more Phase 4 afterward with Nova Corps story now.
Yeah.
Just to quickly get into that, my fear is that for a Nova film, John C. Reilly's character from Guardians of the Galaxy, he'll be the last survivor of like Xandar after Thanos destroyed, and he'll like help create Nova afterwards.
Yeah, that would actually be a pretty good origin story for the films, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, there's like several characters who could pop up in this film. So like, Peggy Carter, I think, was like maybe around her last year, maybe.
Yeah, she'd be pretty old though.
Well, she was around the Ant-Man scene when they flash back.
Oh yeah.
So like, she could be there for all we know.
It's a possibility.
The one person I would have thought could have been there, but I highly doubt he would be there now because the actor retired last year. Is remember the guy from Winter Soldier, the head of Hydra there, Alexander Pierce?
I think so. I believe so.
He was a guy who ran like the World Security Council, who was like that member of S.H.I.E.L.D. and stuff.
Oh, he was with those faceless guys?
Yeah, he was the actual main bad guy besides Winter Soldier.
Oh, so he was the head Hydra before.
He was there for a while, so I think like, maybe he could show up, and then same time his actor retired retired last year, last one came out, so I don't think it's that likely he'll show up in this one.
That would be a bit sketchy.
Like, Zola, I thought could show up, and also that's sketchy, I don't know.
Zola, I doubt it.
Well, he worked with S.H.I.E.L.D., but we don't know exactly when
True, but I feel like...
robot.
Yeah, I kinda...
Yeah.
If he is, then he'd definitely be a really, deformed old man.
Yeah, just like about to die.
He's like, please, give me some Wiener Schnitzel before I die.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
His bald head's really shaky.
Oh, my bad. Sorry. I get too into it.
I'm just looking at the intern. Every time I was like, he's just shaking his head and he's hard. I'm like this.
I'm like a dog. When I get happy, I just go like... Okay, I'll try to come.
It's fine, I'm just saying.
I'm sorry, Tony.
But no, careful what I'll say now. Oh yeah, what do you think the origin of Nick Fury's eye will be?
I feel like that cat that you see in the... Alright, crackpot theory here. I feel like the cat is actually a Skrull and is gonna claw out Nick Fury's eye.
You know something weird about that cat?
What?
In the comics, its name was Chewie.
Chewie, really?
Like, she named it Chewie, but they didn't want to call it Chewie for licensing problems, I guess.
They're run by the same company! It's Disney! Like, oh, we're not allowed to call it Chewie or else Star Wars might sue us. What?
Hey, they don't like you playing with their stuff, I don't know.
I mean, alright. It's not like they mentioned Star Wars multiple times since Spider-Man Homecoming.
Yeah. So the basic thing with Captain Marvel is that where's Captain Marvel been, honestly, still?
Yeah,
we know from the second trilogy they experimented on her shit in age. That's why she'll look still like in her 20s by the time it's 2018. But, like, we don't know where she's been, honestly.
I feel like that will be a point of contention for, like, the more natural moviegoers. Like, where has she been? Even though it's explained in the movie, it wasn't that well.
Honestly, I just feel like she's probably down in space and with the Korean scroll stuff.
Yeah,
mostly.
Maybe she's even cryogenically frozen. I don't know much.
Some people think she's lost in another dimension or even the quantum realm, possibly.
That would be kind of weird, but I could definitely see it happening.
Yeah. But also, like, I don't know, I think they explained why Fury didn't call her until now. I think in a time comment they didn't explain. Mm-hmm. I think in the time comment they said that she told him not to ever call her unless it was for a big, major emergency, which is okay, what about the Chitauri then?
Alright, what about this? Aliens are invading again.
Yeah. What about the original Captain Marvel? Because we know he's apparently in the film. So it shows you that thing about a famous actors got cast as him.
Yeah, that's like the theory going on.
Right, because like, for a long time we thought this guy Jude Law was playing him, but he's actually playing this guy Law, who's a bad guy, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, something like that.
For the record, I don't know much about Captain Marvel. She was never really my kind of character. I've always liked Hawkeye or like Black Panther a lot more. Shut up! Hawkeye is cool. He has potential. Shut up. But,
no, I got a Hawkeye Funko back there.
Hell yeah. What are you pointing at, Brendan? This is a metal wall. Oh, but the snap of my fingers, it's now the Bahamas. Oh, we're at the Great Wall of China, and now it's Donald Trump. Whew, Brendan. What a magical world we live in.
I'll punch you.
Please don't. Not in front of the president.
I don't care.
He's just doing like that one face, like...
Anyways.
Alright, I'm sorry. Anyways, I don't know much about Captain Marvel, so what I'm saying is all just like, oh, what I think is going to happen from a movie perspective.
Really?
I feel like the original Captain Marvel, like the guy, is going to be like passes on his title to the female Captain Marvel.
Probably.
Like Green Lantern. The movie.
I feel like you're probably right, because like, how does she go from like the noble Kree costume to her noble costume?
Yeah, it'd be kind of weird.
Well, like, Jan Rog, I don't know what he was in the Earth Mightiest Heroes cartoon. He was in the episode when the Kree first came.
I remember that. That was
he was like, yeah. So like, I think he's like, I don't know exactly what he's like. He's like a more dictator kind of Kree member,
yeah,
or something. I don't really know. Mm-hmm. I don't know much about her. Like I said, also like you said.
Yeah. All I know is her general design, like with the mohawk and stuff like that
and stuff. But I'm generally very excited for this film because it's like the Skrulls, a bunch of characters trying.
Yeah,
and I've heard Brie Larson is playing Captain Marvel. She's a fantastic actor, so...
well, she does fit the part from what I've seen in the trailers, at least look-wise.
Yeah, even though everyone keeps saying, you know, the meme everyone's saying how she shows, like, almost no expression in the trailers.
I haven't seen those memes, but I can understand why.
I saw a meme one time, someone said, I like how Joaquin Phoenix in the Joker test footage, that was like 10 seconds, showed more expression than Brie Larson in the entire Captain Marvel trailer.
Like, dang, that's shade, true. Man. Yeah,
I mean, the recent first look, she showed more, like, expression and joy.
Yeah.
But does it seem like, you haven't seen it, but does it seem like Nick Fury's talking for a bar, and he's asking her, how do I know you're not a Skrull exactly? And she's just, like, blasted, like, the jukebox for energy blast. And he looks at her like that. What? A Skrull can't do that. I'll take your word for that.
I was supposed to take your word for that. I would actually believe she is a Skrull after doing that. Like, all right, I'm out. Yeah.
Like her and Fury got like really kind of weird, witty banter to them.
Yeah, I feel like it will be kind of like a nice little. They'll mesh well. I feel like.
This is more go happy Fury.
Yeah, absolutely. This definitely isn't my eyes missing, motherfucker. Like, this definitely isn't super hardcore Fury who's worried about everything always.
Yeah, so... And also from all the trailers, looks like the de-aging effect they did on him and Coulson is pretty good.
It looks really good from what I've seen of Fury. I haven't seen Coulson just yet.
Yeah, I've only seen Coulson in one shot.
Oh, yeah?
Coulson, I don't think it's that much work. He hasn't really aged in the last 3 years.
Coulson's... That guy aged pretty well as like an actual person, the actor.
Samuel John hasn't aged that bad either.
He has not.
He turned 70 like back in December.
He's 70?
Yeah. Yeah, he does not look old, does he?
I thought he was like in his like late 40s. What?
No.
70?
Yeah.
Dude.
He was around his like 50s when he did Star Wars at least.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
He looked like he was 20 in those movies.
Yeah.
Oh my god, not Nick Fury. Samuel L. Jackson, you have found the fountain of youth, haven't you?
Yeah. Alright, we're on Captain Marvel now. I think it's time to go to the big main event game. Endgame, the big cheese, and then...
The big end cheese, the cheese games. The cheese games is the prequel to the Hunger Games. Nope. We're all out of cheese.
Nope.
Yeah, I thought this was a Hunger Games podcast.
Nope.
Dang it. Why did I sign up for this? I haven't even read the books or watched the movies.
Okay, then.
I actually wonder how many people will be upset for me saying that. Like, I haven't seen any Hunger Games movies.
I doubt most people will care.
Yeah, not many people care about me. Ooh, self-burn. What do you have to say about that, Mr. President? He's totally going to edit that in. You have to edit that in now. Alright, Endgame. What are we talking about?
What is there to talk about? What do we know exactly is a better question.
Well, we do know that everything is crazy and that half the universe died.
Yeah.
We also know that, well, we don't know this for sure, but I've always heard a theory that,
Now Snap got rid of Cap's beard.
Thank you. I hated that beard so much. He looked like Solid Snake way too much, man.
Hey, he's right there, you know. He can see you.
You want to bring that Funko Pop on so the viewers know what we're punching at?
I'll just leave him here.
Big Boss, also known as Captain America. Cap? Well, they can't... Alright, fine.
He was just looking at you now. I should insult him.
Oh, man. Now Chris Evans is judging me. That's the last thing I want. But I remember... sorry to get back on track. I remember hearing a theory about that everybody's in the Soul Stone.
Yeah,
is that true?
I think the Soul Stone works in the comics and can do that. I don't really know that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, because I also heard another theory that Thanos is also in the Soul Stone, which would be...
I don't get that.
Yeah, I don't get it either, because it would be really...
I know they're saying that because of the Gamora scene in Infinity War, but like, I feel like it was more like just like the Soul Stone. What they took her. How about this one? They probably took like a younger version of herself from the Soul Stone, like brought her.
They took the part that Thanos actually did love.
Yeah,
like, the little girl.
I was basically asked him like, what did you do? Was it all worth it? And stuff like that.
What did you do? Yeah. Like, did you do it? That's what it was.
Yeah. But we do know that this film will only show the first 15 minutes or 20 minutes in all the marketing.
Which is great.
Yeah.
It means that I'll have less anxiety when watching a trailer.
Yeah, same.
It was like, no spoilers!
I mean, I respect that, though, because they're like, Marvel is the kings of keeping secrets at this point.
Oh, well...
Apparently they didn't even tell the toy companies what the title of the film was.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that is hardcore.
Some toy companies are probably like, well, we gotta start marketing this stuff. What's it called? We're not telling you.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll screw ourselves then.
Here's the thing. Like you said, Marvel is the king of keeping spoilers. But if that's the case, Tom Holland, and Mark Ruffalo are the jesters.
Okay, they're not part of that.
They're still fired.
Yeah, they're fired. They're not. Mark's not even part of any of the marketing at all.
He's all, no, you're not allowed. You're not even filming.
I want them to not bring him on, and like while the premiere's happening, Mark Ruffalo make a video showing himself watching it. Like, good job, guys.
I'm so proud of you guys. I wish I could have been there, guys. Come on.
No, imagine like, just because they didn't want Ruffalo, they got like Edward Norton to play him in the film. Insane. Well, why are you here? What are you talking about, Mark Ruffalo?
That would be the ultimate. No. That would be incredible if the first guy who played the Hulk was in the first movies and Hulk actually dies in Endgame, so he plays him at the end. So it was like...
Endgame has to end with, and like, no, it should end with like the X-Men and come in in Fantastic Four and they're like, what happened? And then Luis from Ant-Man comes in. Oh, it's my time off.
It's like Wolverine's like, what happened here? And like Luis like, don't worry, I got these. Okay, so basically, this is how it works.
I hope you don't get hate comments after that.
Nah, Chris Evans is... You guys can't see it, but his Funko Pop has just popped to life and is wagging his plastic finger at me. Right, Brendan? Can't you see that?
Yep.
Yeah, 100%. I hope you die in Endgame. That's like the ultimate insult to a Marvel character. I hope you die in Endgame.
Yep. Basically.
It is.
I mean, the thing also with, like, and it's also about, I feel like there's already some scene in the first Endgame show that are already misleading.
Yeah?
Because, like, well, for one thing, like, when Banner look at the people who disappeared and stuff, I feel like that's edited a little bit being fake.
Oh, you think?
Because, like, why would Marvel just say, hey, Shuri died, like, when they show that in the trailer, like, why would you just say a character died while in each other? That's like saying, oh, hey, guess what, guys, Happy Hogan and all these people, they died off screen in the trailer. They just say that.
Yeah, that would be... Because, for viewers' discretion, I actually don't like Shuri.
Yeah.
She has her moments, but she's definitely not all that, in my opinion. I'm going to jail now, aren't I? Anyway, I'm not a fan of Shuri. She has her moments again, but not the biggest fan. And I was kind of happy to see her on the list of missing people. But it does sound very Marvel that they would, like, edit that differently.
Because the Hulk scene, the Infinity War, so that's like the biggest mislead ever.
Exactly. And it's not like that would take too much time to edit differently.
Not really.
Yeah, exactly.
Plus, for all we know, he might not even look at missing people at all. He could have been looking at a menu order.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. The Hulk, Hulk hungry. Do you want churros?
No, he could
be like... Deadpool comes in.
He could be on the HBO, and then we're going to see the fans find out the people who run the show. And it's like, no, I can't watch Game of Thrones.
And, like, Hulk just comes out like, Jon Snow! Winter coming. I can't do a Hulk voice.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
I mean, what else? I mean, like, what are people do you think are dead now in the MCU right now?
Well...
Because we know there is some people like Betty Ross and Lady Sif are dead.
Yeah.
We don't know about people like Cord or Lady Sif and what their whereabouts of their status is.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I imagine. Well,
I think Wong's alive. So I think Andrew said he's in the film.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, here's how I feel. Because let's be honest, Endgame's not gonna have that initial gut impact as Infinity War did.
Definitely not.
Yeah. So, I feel like for their dead or missing characters in this film, they're all going to be, like, secondary, like, side characters.
Probably.
Like Spider-Man's best friend.
Ned.
Yeah, I have a feeling Ned's going to get snapped.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a feeling he'll be gone. And people will be sad, but at the same time, they won't be sad as, like, when Gamora died.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a different sad altogether. That was a feels bad sad.
Yeah, I mean, like, because it's only the first 15 minutes, we can, like, relegate most of the film's first 15 minutes and all that marketing.
We can all bring it all together, and then we can understand, okay, this is what happens.
Which kind of interesting is, like, how would I say?
Is that a good idea, though?
What?
To have all the one for a full, like, 15-minute chunk, which will presumably be from, like, the beginning of the movie.
Yeah.
All together. Which, if, because Marvel fans are really dedicated, they know the timeline way better than Marvel themselves know.
Yep.
Yeah, he can go on all about that. I feel like Marvel fans will find a way to get every single scene ever seen in the trailers, put them all together, and essentially be able to watch the first 15 minutes of the movie in order.
Yep.
Yeah, I feel like that might happen, but again, I'm just a stupid person.
That's what happened with Advanced Spider-Man 2 trailers.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Most of the films in those marketing stuff. So you can watch the whole movie from that.
Oh, really?
Basically.
Oh, dude, that sucks.
But no, like, on the actual theories that are going to happen in the film, first off, like, how do you think Captain Marvel will tie into this film? My running theory is that she saves Tony and Nebula from the ship.
You know what? That actually does make the most sense.
Yeah.
Because again, we're going off the theory that Captain Marvel's been stuck in space this entire time. So if that is the case,
plus Fury, she got caught by Fury, so she's probably on her way to Earth and ran into them probably.
Exactly. That's most likely what will happen.
Yeah.
I've actually, sorry to get off the theory train here. I do want to see how Tony Stark and Nebula will mesh. Like, how their characters will get along or something like that. I feel like there's something there. Like, there's something interesting that could happen.
I honestly don't know how that will come out, their outcome.
Yeah, because Nebula's a very violent person, and Tony Stark's a very stubborn person, so I feel like they'll just, like, mesh with each other.
Yeah.
So.
Only upgrade your robot armor for Stark Tech.
Get off me, human. Oh, jeez. But,
I feel like the opening of the film is going to be very sad, though. More sad than most Marvel films.
Yeah, definitely.
The way the trailer began was, like, just Tony, like, just preparing his
that
blind message to Pepper, because he's about to die in a day, probably.
Gee, that was heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also heartbreaking how he says, like, part of the journey is the end, like, you're going to die in this film.
Oh, dang it. I don't want that kid from Iron Man 3 to be the new Iron Man. God, where's he been? What the hell? You think he's even turned to dust?
I don't know, honestly.
That'd be hilarious.
Well, that's where a lot of, like, younger people remember from this film that are supposed to be, like, probably Young Avengers removed.
Yeah, I feel like...
I think they confirmed that the guy from Iron Man 3 is going to be in it. There's this... The girl played, Catherine Langford, who played Hannah Baker. I'm sure the reason why got a role in it.
Really?
There's this younger actress who's, like, rumored to be playing an older version of Cassie Lang, like 16 years old, apparently. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, so we think in Young Avengers, apparently, if this is all true.
Well, see, that's the problem with the new Avengers. In the comics, it's fine because, you can write kids to do whatever they want. But when you have to rely on child actors for a huge, big budget movie like the Young Avengers, that might, you know what I mean?
I mean, yeah.
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 Let's be honest, the kid from Iron Man 3 wasn't exactly,
no.
He wasn't any Kevin from Home Alone, let's be honest.
He was probably Kevin's child. That's why his daddy left.
Oh, no.
His dad was Kevin. He was like, I gotta stop the wet bandits again.
Get out of here, kid. I'm sorry. Daddy went to stop the wet bandits 5 years ago and never came back.
He probably got killed by one of his own experiments, probably. The paint can probably finally hit him in the head.
Oh, man.
He finally got
what was coming to him.
You ever seen that Robot Chicken special they did at Home Alone?
No.
It's like Kevin accidentally didn't set one of his traps probably while he was sleeping, and a fire starts, and he literally tries to go stop it. He accidentally goes through all his traps and goes to the hospital.
Oh no!
That's what happened to his daddy.
Oh, man. Poor Kevin. Pour one out for my boy. Pass the blood.
What? That's not putting that on the screen.
Ah, dang it! They're gonna pour one out for her boy Kevin.
But there's also the thing with Hawkeye in the film and Ant-Man. They're both coming back finally.
Ronin!
Yeah.
Yay! Finally, Hawkeye's gonna be cool. Finally. Yes. I love Ronin. Well, I mean, I knew nothing about
Yeah.
I knew nothing about Ronan prior to this. When I found out Hawkeye's gonna beat him, yes!
Yeah.
Awesome.
If no one knows what Ronan exactly is, he's basically not like Ronan from Guardian. I'm not even properly described. Hawkeye's Ronan was with an I, not an A, so I think it's like Ronin, not Ronan.
Yeah, but his Ronin's like the Japanese.
Yeah, Japanese soldier. Like in the comics, Ronin's become like character that mobile characters that like took on the mask. Like I think Daredevil was once him. I think Iron Man was once him.
Yeah.
Some other character named Shadow was once him.
Oh really?
Hawkeye was once him in the comics too. So yeah, he's him in this film.
Yeah.
And
it's one of those strange characters that aren't actually a character, but instead just a title.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like. Of course, probably his family is dead, why he's the Ronin character now. Yeah. But I definitely feel like it's the theory that there's a time jump at some point in this film. I feel there's probably a year time jump because Hawkeye could not have gone under a Ronin soldier training and be an expert at it under 4 days or something like that.
Yeah.
That's been like a year.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. I'm interested to know how much of his arms used in the film. No, because like Jerry Renner when he did the film called Tag last year. You know that film about the guys who played tag.
I think I saw commercials for it. It was really weird looking.
Yeah, it's the dumbest thing. Third day of filming, he broke both his arms.
Both?
Yeah.
What?
This guy, he's filmed the Avengers, a Mission Impossible movie, and some Jason Bourne movies.
Yeah, he plays tag.
Because then he did involve him like falling down on a stack of chairs and he broke his arm. And he thought, hey, are you good? No, I can still film the scene. And then he broke his other arm.
I can still film the scene.
And like it's noticeable to film how his like arms were green screened a little bit for some parts.
Oh really?
In Tag.
Oh jeez, man.
Because his arm looks so fake. How he's like flinging donuts like this.
Boing.
I think his arm should be fine.
It's just like a Gumby arm. Like,
yeah.
But I'm again huge Hawkeye fan. Totally underrated in the movies. I want him to be cool. Yeah.
And then there's also Ant-Man's return in the film as well.
I haven't actually seen Ant-Man the Wasp. I'm sorry.
Sorry. So I got tiptoe around stuff with this one.
Yeah, sorry about that.
But this isn't a spoiler. Of course, his after credit scene, Ant-Man the Wasp played a big part possibly in this film.
Yeah.
With some stuff, such as the quantum realm possibly. So there's that stuff.
Yeah, so that works. Yeah. But by the way, I'm sorry for getting off topic here. Well, not off topic, but you know Hank Pym's wife?
Yeah.
She's still shrinking down, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of hurt. I really hope that Thanos accidentally got her and turned her to dust, which just brought her into like the Soul Stone to keep shrinking forever.
Oh.
So she's just like eternally in hell.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Actually, I think she would have died of starvation. Actually,
yeah.
Actually,
after we record, we can probably watch Ant-Man the Wasp if you want.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
But yeah, no, I feel like Ant-Man probably they'd be kind of an interesting kind of like character in the film because he's not met some of these characters yet. Or not that close to some of them.
Yeah, because he was kind of introduced late.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
Like, I hope Tony Stark learns his name finally.
God, he doesn't know his name.
Don't you remember that from Civil War?
I do, like, who are you?
Yeah. No, what else is there to talk about?
Actually, do you think we'll see Giant Man again? Like Giant Man? Yeah, that would be sick.
I hope he gets so giant he's bigger than the planet.
Like, he just, like, high-fives Thanos. Infinity Gauntlet.
I have no idea how long this episode's running so far.
It feels like it's been 25 years.
I feel like probably, depending on how long it goes, they'll split this one into two episodes probably.
Yeah, it'll work.
Because I feel like it's already not going on too long.
Yeah, well, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
We can tackle like one more topic and then film another one.
Yeah. Well, I can just make this like one whole recording probably.
Yeah.
Or I'll just like, cut them in half.
This is a little behind the scenes talk with your boy.
Well, I've seen some people like they record like a full like Mr. Lane Movies, he records his podcast and then he splits different topics into certain things.
Cuts them up, more revenue.
Yeah.
That's sweet revenue.
Let's talk about Endgame. Can we think of anything else?
Well,
oh, yeah.
Thanos isn't going to... Oh, go on.
Oh, no, you...
No. My thing was done.
Okay.
Go on.
So likely, who's all going to die? I think we can all agree the big two fears are Cap and Tony.
Yeah, Cap and Tony. I will be shocked and kind of upset if both of them get out.
Live.
Yeah, exactly. Because that's just like Disney, like, blue balls.
Especially for Tony, because his story arc would end perfectly if he dies in this film.
His story arc's done.
Because, like, from the beginning of Iron Man, remember that line of Iron Man how, like, when she first found out he was, like, this Iron Man guy, or wore his armor fighting war things, Tony was saying how he shouldn't be alive unless it was for a reason.
Yeah.
Like, 10 years later, his arc's not complete. Whatever he does to sacrifice himself in this film could be like, he's like, this is why I was alive. This is my reason.
It would be... I'm always torn on, like, who should be the one to finally kill Thanos.
Yeah.
Some people say Drax because Thanos killed his family. Some people should say Nebula because she was tortured. I feel like Tony Stark, because he was the first character in the Marvel Universe, he should be the one to kill the big bad of the Marvel
Plus,
Universe.
he gave Thanos the biggest fight in
exactly.
Like, Infinity War. Like,
and Thanos respects him. Thanos respects Tony Stark. That's weird.
like... Well, so after the first Avengers, he'd been watching him for a while. Like, this human was willing to take a missile and die himself to take out this alien race.
Unlike you.
Yeah.
It's like what he says to Peter Quill. Like,
because Tony's whole arc has been like this kind of weird, like, trying to be this better person from every film.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, Iron Man 1 was like, that was the beginning. Iron Man 2, he was starting to already fall from grace a little bit when he got drunk a lot in that film.
Yeah.
Then Avengers, he started becoming more of that hero. Iron Man 3, I can't really say...
Iron Man 3 Thanos got into his head, basically,
It was more like him realizing he can be a hero without his armor in that one.
Yeah.
By Age of Ultron, even with Iron Man 3, Age of Ultron and Iron Man 3 was both him creating the villain.
Well, almost all of his movies are him creating the villain.
Yeah, but even more so in Iron Man 3.
Yeah.
You know, especially Age of Ultron, like, his own, like, actions created the end of the world even though he was too scared.
Absolutely, yeah.
And Civil War was kind of like... I saw one online, a guy saying how the Russos made Tony Stark a better character finally after the first Avengers.
They think?
Yeah, because Civil War, they made him more interesting and more, like, more understanding and realizing the problems he causes and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. He's not exactly the douchebag.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care.
Like, I didn't side with Tony in Civil War, but somehow I see why Tony would side with the government because he caused a lot of problems as Iron Man itself.
Sure. Yeah. See, the thing about Civil War is that for most people, the requirements, like for the supers, like they have to always work for the government and be held responsible for their actions, was kind of unreasonable. But for Tony, a guy who always creates his villains and is finally having this realization, like, I'm the problem just as much as the people causing chaos.
Yeah.
It works for him.
Yeah, which is why I liked him so much in Spider-Man Homecoming, because, like, the way I look at Homecoming, he's like, it's almost like he looks at Peter as a younger version of himself.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I see me in you, and I want you not to become me. Exactly.
Yeah, like, which is why I like the scene when he takes away his suit after the whole, fairy incident, and, like, I thought that was a great scene.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like, no, I will not let you become this corrupt person in front of me.
and also, if Peter died, that's on him.
Exactly, right? Which would even be more on his conscience.
Yeah.
It would be crazy.
But also, even in Infinity War, another sad thing that made people realize, like I told you that scene how he was waiting for him to turn to dust when he looked at his hand, but he didn't.
Yeah, it's like...
That was his greatest fear. He would die. He wouldn't die, and all his friends would.
Oh, no.
Like, remember that line in Age of Ultron when he was talking to Nick Fury?
I think he did, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I do. He was like, that was like, he was letting his heart go.
So I feel like he should die in this film, because, like, his whole arc, it makes sense for him to die here.
And I feel, I want his death to be I want him to be, like, surrounded by the Avengers. I want him to kill Thanos, but he takes a massive blow, and he's slowly dying, and then all the Avengers come around him like, you're a hero, Tony, you finally did it. And then he just dies, like, with a smile on his face, like, I finally did it. I finally did something right.
Oh, imagine we saw his parents when he...
No! Stop! No, that's too sad. That's too sad.
It says Stanley.
No, I said, like, no, stop. That's too sad.
Stanley.
No, rest in peace. Rest in pepper.
Imagine that was his cameo. He was God. He was like, welcome to the, like, Tony.
Welcome, Tony Stark. I created you, you know? And then it's like a double entendre because he's God and he's also the creator of the Marvel Universe.
Oh, wait. Imagine if Stan's cameo was like, okay, Tony and Cap died. Imagine if whoever dies is one of them died. Imagine if Stan's cameo was he was the funeral director.
Oh, no. Oh, man. That'd actually be sick if the end credits scene, or one of them, is Tony getting lowered into his grave and then everybody leaves. But it's just like a guy implied to be Stanley, just like the last one standing over his grave. Yeah. It's like, the world could always use more heroes or something like that. Yeah, that would be heartbreaking.
Yeah.
That would be heartbreaking.
And also Cap I think he'll probably die by this point too.
Yeah. Cap feels... Because I remember Chris Evans... he did that thing on Twitter saying, like, it's been such an amazing run as Captain America, and I got people theorizing that he's going to die.
But then the Russos say he's not done, which makes me like...
Is that a spoiler, or what?
Like, because if he dies, I want Bucky to take his mantle afterwards.
Yeah.
Because Bucky still has story as Bucky. His Winter Soldier story is gone.
Exactly. I feel like Winter Soldier could have, like, his actual own movie.
Yeah.
Like him dealing with his past, like, still haunted.
Yeah. Well, also a lot of people think his, like, streaming service show is with Falcon. It's going to be about them deciding who becomes next Captain America, because that's Yeah. For Captain America at one point.
That would be... I do wonder if that would be like a point of contention between the two of them that would like tear them apart.
Yeah, well, like Falcon and Bucky are already kind of a weird relationship already.
They are. They're friends with Cap, but they're not really friends with themselves.
In real life, though, they're like best of buds.
Oh man, dude. I think you said this like at school before.
Yeah, I know.
But Tom Holland and those guys,
Anthony Mackie,
yeah, they need a sitcom where they're just themselves.
That should be the only Marvel show we get on this movie.
Yeah.
You can give us Loki, Scarlet Witch. You can give us freaking Deadbeat.
2.5 men, 2.5 Supermen, 2.5 Supermen. We need that.
And just them living together and them like picking on each other.
Dude, and like they don't even have to be characters. They don't even need to have a script. They just put them on a couch and then just let them start talking. It's like, you know what, man? And they just hide.
And just have actors carry from the film.
Exactly. It's like, what are you guys doing here?
You know the running fear people have is like Tom Holland things and Data from Homecoming.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I like to imagine they would have Ron the guest star. They make jokes to him about. And I'm like, yo, are they dating?
Oh, they're dating.
Oh man, let's catch in the act, man.
They totally have it. It's like Tom Holland and her are actually just good friends. Like they have nothing together, and like they're super oblivious to all of it. So like they go and they imply like, "Hey guys, we're going into the shed," and then the two of them are like, "Oh my God, Tom Holland!" And like, "Yo, we're gonna catch him in the act, man."
They call up Paul Rudd. Say, "We need you to sneak into the house, dude. I can't actually shrink down. You know that." You lied to us then.
Why the hell do I have your phone number if you can't shrink down?
I don't know. I have your phone number.
And they call Robert Downey Jr. It's like, yo man, listen up, Tom. He had his apple juice. And now he's gonna go in, man.
Okay.
Like I don't care, man. I don't care.
They called Chris and was like, yo, he's like, well, I wish I knew what that's like. Like, after all, 9-year-old virgin.
Ooh. Oh, Rip, I hate you. I hate that pun. And this episode has been going on for so long.
Yeah.
We've gotten so...
This is getting split into several episodes definitely right now.
Several episodes. Several 10 minutes.
Hey, it's good for me. I have more content to pop up now.
Oh, hell yeah. You need some of that content. You need that content.
Yeah. I thought it was going to split Captain Marvel into the first half.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
It did go on for a bit too long. Sorry about that. I hope you guys enjoyed.
Yeah. So there was... we'll cut to another recording after we're done.
All right.
Endgame.
So, any more topics we should cut, or should we?
Well, it's still like because we both agree that Cap and Tony are more likely to die. Do you believe that the other 4 gentlemen will die? Because I feel like Black Widow is definitely not up there to die because like if you get her next movie, trilogy probably will happen afterwards.
No, yeah, absolutely. Because people like Black Widow. Everybody likes Black Widow.
Yeah.
And I feel like if her movie does good, even if it doesn't do good, it'll probably get a sequel, I don't know, man. All the Avengers at this point have been going on for a really long time.
Yeah.
And I feel like all of them, if they died, would be like, their time. I can't imagine Thor was going to die.
Well, I think Chris Evans said he wants to do another Thor film, though, with the director of Thor Ragnarok. So, I'd be down with that, but just don't make it all 90%.
Yeah, don't make it like super fast, like.
Because I like Thor Ragnarok, but like in my opinion, that's like there was too much comedy was. Like,
yeah, exactly.
They tried to be Guardian. Doing Guardian was not like that humorous.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like
it was just now you're just we let you, it's like Disney's over like okay we let you on set. You pumped out this. What the hell, man?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't feel like Thor's not gonna die. I know Hulk's definitely not gonna die.
I don't want to know.
I actually think Hulk's probably gonna be in the Black Widow movie.
Really?
I mean, like, they have, like, a weird romance.
Well, Black Widow films could probably send the past.
Oh, you think?
Well, that's what they said.
Oh, yeah?
Because there's rumors that, like, Bucky might be in as Winter Soldier if they've established... Because there was an established relationship they have prior.
Oh, really?
Because there's a scene in Civil War when they're fighting, at one point, Black Widow asks Bucky while he's brainwashed, you at least recognize me, so it's like kind of referring they had some kind of older history.
Huh. Well, yeah, maybe.
Yeah, but also, if it's going to send in the past, Hawkeye's more than definitely in Black Widow's movie, because we already know he has established a connection with religion.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't want Hulk to die, because I want another movie of him, even though they said Ragnarok to Endgame is a trilogy storyline for Hulk. I'm like, yeah, but it's
really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Hulk wasn't even in Avengers Infinity. He was in it for less than 5 minutes.
I think it was part of the story they're trying to build that there's a relation between Banner and Hulk.
They need to explore that more, though.
Yeah.
Because they haven't touched it in the slightest, basically.
Well, possibly in Endgame they might explore it.
Will they have enough time for it, though? With everything that's going on?
Well, there's not a lot of characters in this film now, so maybe.
True, but at the same time, the plot is really intense. Like, Captain Marvel's coming back, we need to get down Thanos.
Yeah. I want another Hulk film to have, like... I want Red Hulk in a movie at some point.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Yeah, I want them finally to do stuff with the leader from the first Hulk movie.
Dude, yeah,
they set up all that.
Sick. But doesn't Universal have the rights to Hulk?
Man, that right thing is so complicated. They have the rights still, but they lend Marvel not allowing them to use them in their film and not any movies. I'm like, just give them the rights, man.
Bro, you haven't made a single Hulk movie in how long?
Yeah, last time I did that, it sucked. They don't even use his rights well, honestly, Hulk Universal. The most they ever did, they made, because they had to have the rights to Hulk, they made a special design Hulk car from the Fast and Furious movies. The character in the Fast and Furious movie has a car designed with like Hulk, and actually I'll pull up the image for you and I'll put it on the screen. It looks like the dumbest thing ever, the car.
Jesus Christ.
And it was on display at Universal Studios when I went there one time, and it looked so stupid. You keep talking like...
Yeah, right. Well, as I was saying, Thor's not gonna die. I highly doubt Hulk's gonna die. I don't think Hawkeye's not gonna die. I mean, even if he does, it won't have the same emotional impact. At least for everybody else but me. Because I will be in tears if Hawkeye dies.
I would like, honestly, he as a film series, Ronan would probably work better. Maybe.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. I think he'll stick as Ronan. And hell, maybe he even gets his own movie. Maybe he gets like the Ronan movie.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Alright, that's what the car looks like.
That is gross.
Yeah, look how stupid that is.
That's disgusting.
It's on the screen right now for everyone, but like, look how stupid.
Gross. What is with the mouth, dude? And the fist.
Yeah, like they just put these giant fists
on. Is that like a minivan? Like, what the hell?
I don't know. Some guy in the Fast and Furious film was drove it, and I'm like, why would anyone drive that?
Why would you waste your time with that? Jesus Christ. Ugh. Ugh. Oh my God, $5 somebody would pay for that, though.
Probably. Mark Ruffalo would probably pay for that.
That's a joke, though. He'd like, you know what? I'm Hulk on the inside and the outside.
Imagine Kane on the side. Stand back! Spoiler car coming through!
Hulk dies in Infinity War.
Can you imagine that? He took that car, went to the Endgame premiere, drove down the red carpet, and like spoilers! Get you free spoilers!
Spoilers! Jesus Christ, like, oh, hey, little Timmy, what would you like? Oh, I have a nice Deadpool's in the movie popsicle, or we have Hank Pym as an Ant-Man, comes back as another Ant-Man.
And Kevin Feige, and he's like, how am I doing, Kevin Feige? How you doing? Great.
Execute him now. Execute him. Delete. Execute Order Hulk 66. We love you, Mark Ruffalo. We love you.
Yeah, even though you're pretty bad at keeping secret.
Without Tom Holland and Mark Ruffalo, I feel like the Marvel Universe wouldn't be as adorably funny as it would be.
No.
I feel like it's up to them that makes us like, aww, it feels like a family.
I'm surprised they haven't been fired yet.
The fans love them too much.
But yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think Endgame will be its own separate video entirely. I'll split this in half.
Yeah, probably.
Because we're going. To be fair, there's more talk about Endgame.
We're only on Endgame, though. I just realized that. We show us the list again of like what your topics are.
We can go very quick on the other one because not much to go on with those other topics.
Yeah, hold on.
But like,
oh my God, we have been talking about. For those of you who don't know, we've only gotten through 2 topics out of like 7.
Well, like, these are going to be very quick to get through because they only know information.
Yeah, probably.
Endgame, there's a lot more information.
Oh, we did talk about Black Widow, so that's...
Yeah, but not that much. Okay. Yeah. But we'll get to that when we get to Phase 4.
Yeah.
To be fair, Endgame will be the only video. Like, there's too much stuff with Endgame, that's the problem.
Exactly. Alright, see you guys in part 3.
Yeah.